Good morning, friends, colleagues, and distinguished participants of this staff development program undertaken by IGNO and Government of Guyana. And then the participants are from the functionaries of Guyana government and various faculty members from various institutions on behalf of Indira Gandhi National Open University. And on my personal behalf, let me extend a very warm welcome to each one of you for this staff development program. I am Professor C.R.K. Murthy. I am a professor of distance education at STRIDE, Staff Training and Research Institute of Distance Education, Indira Gandhi National Open University, New Delhi. I am the coordinator of one of the course, that is the SDP number 1. The title is Management of Open and Distance Education. So this particularly the introductory video for this course, SDP course number 1, the title as a Management of Open and Distance Education is title itself is self-explanatory. We are going to discuss in this particular SDP that how the distance and open learning systems are being managed, why we should manage at all. These are the few things which we will be talking about in this introductory video. I will introduce the title as well as the objectives of this SDP number 1, and then what are the content we are going to, broad topics we are going to cover under this SDP 1. As you all know, this particular program under the Guyana government and IGNO collaboration, we are offering almost 6 SDPs that you are aware of it. The SDP number 1 is Management of Open and Distance Education, where I am coordinating, which I am going to explain in this particular introductory video. Friends, managing a regular conventional universities or the regular universities where every country is familiar with. That's nothing new about it. Conventional universities are established almost quite a few hundreds of years old, or if not thousands of years. That's why every country has their own styles of managing these institutions. Various patterns are emerged over a period of time. So there is nothing new in managing the regular conventional universities, except it depends on the leadership of these universities, dynamism of the leaders, etc. But when we talk about open and distance education, this is a relatively new system. I think all over the world, it's around 150 years old, this open and distance education system. I think this we will talk about very extensively, origins and development, in the first module, which we will be discussing it. So naturally, why this particular management of distance education systems is, as I said this is a new system and it is a very complex system and different to that of a regular conventional institution. How it is different, how it is complex, that is the crux where we are going to discuss about in this particular SDP number 1. Yes, as I said it is not the same thing like conventional universities. It is very different, very complex. You will not have students in front of you on the campus like the regular institutions. But at the same time, quite a few operations what we carry over in the regular institutions, we have to carry in this institution, like admission, like evaluation, assessment, etc. On top of it, there are quite a few things where we have to manage. That's a course design and development, and then course material printing and publishing, and then material dispatch to the students, and then conducting examinations where your students are spread at all parts of your country and various parts of the world. So these are the complexities which makes this particular open and distance education system is different to regular institution. Hence, management of this open and distance education is different. That's where we have to deal, we have to focus upon. This which we are going to talk. The specific objectives of this particular course is already given in the slide. You can have a look at it. Naturally, as I said we will be talking about origin and growth of distance education, and we are going to talk about the design and development of academic programs, how the programs are visualized, how the programs are designed, how these programs are developed by the faculty concerned in respective disciplines. I think that's a major crux of the open system where we have to pay attention to. There are various models available for designing and development of the programs across ODL institution in the world, but naturally what one suits you, what one suits your country is important, where our focus will be. The other objective is plan and manage various components of student support services. As I said, students are not in front of you or in front of you as a teacher, and your students are scattered all over the country and the world. How you manage, how you give the support is a challenge. And then various types of professional development activities are there, because you have a peculiarity of this open and distance education system is it's not only teachers involved, it's only the academics are there, it is the professionals who manage your media center, professionals who manage your computer centers, and the various other people are involved, and even a support staff are involved. And these people have to be trained on a continuous basis. That's how the professional development is a very important theme in the open and distance education system. And the final objective is budgeting and planning and budgeting and implementation of the financial resources is very crucial. How you generate resources, how you create a budget, how you plan a budget, how you maintain your expenditure is important. That's how another object. So these are the broad 5-6 objectives of this particular SDP1, which I think to cover these objectives, we will be talking about the few content areas. I think you can look at the slide, very clear. Under this particular SDP course, we have 6 modules. I think whatever the objectives I said a little bit while ago, we will be dealing all those objectives in the form of the content which is displayed in the slide. First, module 1 is overview of open and distance education system. That's what I told, how the distance education system has origin, took place, and how these are evolved, and how these are transforming and undergoing a transformation because of various changes in the technologies and the digitalization of the whole society. So these issues will be covered in the first week under the first module. So this will be roughly 1 week duration. And then module 2 is management of design and development, this which I have already talked about. This is a very crucial module, how the programs are visualized, designed and developed, how the course material are. This is a challenge for any open and distance education system. This is will be talking about, this will take another week, that is the second week, module 2. Module 3 is management of support services. It is also a 1 week module. This is also again the very important one, support services. Actually, how effective are your support services will depend on the outcome of the whole program, because these are the support services personnel who are manning these support services will be in touch with our distance learners. How they handle it, how they nurture them, how they groom them will depend on that outcome of that. And the module 4 is the 4th week module, management of personnel. As I said that this system is a very different and complex one. Various types of teachers, various personnel are involved. It's not only teacher, it is academics in media center, academics in computer center, academics manning the support services, different categories of people. It is a teamwork. If all these people are not working in a team, naturally you cannot achieve the expected results of that. So naturally, all these people work in a team manner. So naturally, how the team works, how the team is managed by the leader. These are the various issues which we will be talking about under this module. And the module 5 is assessment and evaluation. I think you know that as a faculty of your discipline, you know that assessment and evaluation is crucial for any educational transaction, whether it is a school level, whether it is a college level, whether it is a university level, how assessment is taking place, what type of methods you are following, how effective the evaluation examination system. I think one thing is very clear, all over the world, assessment and evaluation is subjected for rigorous debate and review from time to time. But still the debate is on. With the online pandemic where the most of the countries are shifted to the online programs, now the issue is online is right or wrong? If online is correct, then what is the type of assessment method? Should we follow the same assessment methods what we used to follow in the regular face-to-face? These are the issues where we will try to cover under the module 5. And last module, as I said, it is also for 1 week. Financial management is crucial for any institution in general. ODL institution is particular. Most of the ODL institutions all over the world are asked to generate their own resources without much support from the government's concern, naturally, once you are left for your self-sufficiency, self-generation of resources, naturally, whole thing becomes in the hands of the institution, how you create resources, how you generate resources, how you plan those resources to expenditure, etc. is very. So these are the 6 modules we will be talking in this particular SDP1. As I said that maybe whenever the thing starts that we will be discussing one after the other. Roughly each module, as I said, in 1 week, and in this 1 week the resources what we are going to give is naturally, we will be giving you soft copy of the content covered under the particular module, which you will be receiving. And after the soft copy, each module will have an exclusive video. Whatever I said in brief about the module will be dealt at length in that video of 20 minutes duration. Those videos will be supplied to you, and then we will have a discussion forum where you can raise your queries, and we will be interacting with you, we will be responding to you. And for each module there is a one live discussion session where you will be interacting with the experts of that particular area. So naturally that will be having more discussion. Friends, I hope in all each SDP course is roughly 2 credits course. So 1 credit is equivalent to 30 hours. So this particular SDP Management of Distance Education is 2 credits, means 60 hours of duration. So covering all this 5-6 weeks duration plus video program plus discussion forum, etc. put together, it is equivalent to 60 hours of time we will be spending on this particular SDP course, Management of Open and Distance Education. Let me stop it with this brief for this introductory video to this course, and we will be meeting when we start module 1, overview of open and distance education. Once again, I extend a warm welcome to you. We will have a lively discussion once we discuss the modules. Thank you very much.